Good morning, my friends. So this is my breakfast this morning. It is 10:15 a.m. And something inspired me to have, I don't know, a hearty breakfast today, if you will. So these are the chocolate chip Abs protein pancakes. The pancakes themselves are 4 smart points. The syrup that's on top of them, sugar-free syrup, is 1 point. So that's 5 points for the pancakes. And then I have my usual egg white thing, which is 2 points. Only instead of a cup of egg whites, it is 2/3 of a cup of egg whites because the other third of a cup of egg whites went into here. So I wanted to make sure that it still only equaled 1 point of egg whites. So it's 2/3 of a cup of egg whites with my bacon bits and my fat-free cheese for 2 points. So my total with the syrup, the pancakes, and the eggs is 7 smart points, which is a lot of smart points. But you know what? Some days I find that if I eat heavier in the morning, I'm fuller, and it kind of lets me go through the day less hungry. And some days I pick up a Quest bar for 4 points and go, and I don't know. I'm still learning. Every day is learning with our bodies, right? Every single day. But that's what works for me today. And yesterday I had 8 points left when I got home from rehearsal last night. I don't know what to attribute that to, other than focusing on work for so long that I was like, oh crap, I gotta go to the gym. And then it was time to leave. But we'll see. So it is 10:15. I'm about to eat breakfast. I've uploaded a video, done my devotional, gotten some stuff done. So welcome to the vlog. Happy hump day. It's Wednesday already. Wow. The weeks fly by, man. The weeks fly by. Good evening, my friends. It is 4:45. I'm not entirely sure. Did I open the camera since breakfast this morning? I don't think so. So, let me catch you up on my day. I ate a Quest bar before I went to the gym because despite my large breakfast, I for some reason was still feeling like, you know how you get that empty, it's not hungry growling, but just this, oh, I know I'm going to be hungry in the middle of when it would be least convenient. So I grabbed a Quest bar on the way out the door. I went to my parents' house and snuggled my niece for a little bit. And by snuggled, I mean whipped her around because this silly baby likes to be held and she likes to be swung. I looked at my sister, I'm like, where's the line between shaking the baby and swinging the baby? Because she loves it, and she'll scream, and then you start dancing with her like this, and she's just like, oh, yeah. And she digs it. It's hysterical. And me, with my incredibly weak arms, holding and swinging that baby around is exhausting. And I gave her back after 15-20 minutes, and my arms were so tired. I'm in so much trouble once this kid gets heavier, I tell you what. Oh man. So then I went to the gym and did 45 minutes on the elliptical and a little bit of stretching and some light weights. I haven't done any weight stuff. Shame on me. This is a terrible excuse. But since I got my new phone, I don't have a workout band that fits my phone. And that is why I haven't been doing weights, among other reasons. But my primary reason is well, I can't listen to anything while I do it. Excuses. My gosh. Second cup of coffee for the day at almost 5 p.m. This is probably not a wise life choice, but clearly I'm a little bit more awake now because I'm almost at the bottom of it. But I got really sleepy and I have rehearsal tonight, so we're going to have a little caffeine boost. So let's see, what else? I did that. I went to the gym and I showered, and I've been doing some admin work for the blog and whatnot. But yeah, and then I decided to hop on here because I had a request from someone to talk a little bit more about these protein donuts that keep showing up in my vlogs almost every single day. And for those of you that don't know what these are from the Dough Bar, D-O-U-G-H, Dough Bar, and these are protein donuts. And the quick version is, this person just wanted to know, points, what were my favorites, basic stuff like that. So for those of you that haven't seen it yet, I will post my video up. I did it an first impressions unboxing video, so I'll link that over there where I gave my legit first impression of these donuts. But like I said in an earlier vlog, I think I've reordered these twice since getting that initial order, which the company sent to me for review consideration. I'm obsessed. I'm completely and utterly obsessed with these, and here's why. Do they taste just like a donut? No. But does anything healthy really taste like exactly like the goodie that you're trying to substitute for? No. Because it removes all the fat and all the sugar and all that. You know what I'm saying? If you have a recipe for something that is an exact dupe for what it's meant to substitute for, let me know, because I would love to find something that, like a cookie that actually tastes like a cookie. You know what I'm saying? But that's not really how it works in Weight Watchers friendly diet land. There's some stuff that comes close, don't get me wrong. Like the cake mix and pumpkin hack, good stuff, quality pumpkin cake. But it's still not a cake, and like once you put the frosting on it, the diet Weight Watchers friendliness kind of goes away, right? So again, it's not the perfect substitute for a piece of delicious cake, but it gets the job done. These are exactly like this. They get the job done. So what you get are donuts in individual bags. They come in packs of 4, or I guess you can order like some variety packs that are like 2 different flavors or 3 different flavors, so like 8 or 12. But I get, ooh, these are cold. They come in packs of 4 per flavor, generally speaking. I don't have any of the glazes here. And each flavor comes with a glaze in this little plastic container, and usually a topping as well, like sprinkles or cookie crumbles, or pumpkin spice Cheerios, things like that, and you build your donut. So, first question that was asked was, have you frozen these? This time around, I have frozen them because their shelf life, well, I read on their website, I don't even know why I was looking at their FAQ the other day, but I read that their shelf life is now, originally it was try and eat them within 5 days of receiving them, or put them in the freezer to be consumed at a later date. Now the number was 9 days, so I was like, oh, well, that's good, because I found that I've left one box in the fridge longer than the 4 or 5 days, and it was fine, completely fine. But because I ordered 3 boxes last time, I took half of my order and put it in the freezer, just the donuts, and I left all the glazes and stuff out so I could pick and choose what I wanted to do with them, because the base donuts are all the same. This is the exact same product no matter what flavor you order. It's the glazes and the toppings that vary. So I froze them. This is my frozen box that has been in the refrigerator. They thawed beautifully. They taste the same. Nothing is lost in the freezing and thawing process. So freezing them is solid. It's great. So if you want a bulk order, go right ahead. And then in terms of my favorite flavors, I've only tried a handful of the flavors, but I will tell you that one of my favorites is the cake batter one. Because, I don't know, it's so sweet and it's so delicious. It really satisfies that sweet tooth, and you feel pretty good about yourself because you're getting your protein. How many grams of protein are in here? 11 grams of protein in one of these donuts. So you get a little bit of a protein boost, and you get a sugar craving satisfier, which is awesome. So I love the birthday cake ones. I really like the seasonal, the apple pie one. It's delicious, and it actually really does taste like apple, and it's not like artificially, I don't know, I really like it. And as a strudel topping. And the other 2 that I've tried like the monster cookie. That one was just okay. The other ones I liked a lot more. It wasn't bad, but I liked the other ones better. And now I have pumpkin spice that I'm trying for the first time, and I like that one a lot too. Quite frankly, I could do without the Cheerios on top of it. Like, I haven't been putting the Cheerios on it. I've been eating the Cheerios as a snack while I've been getting the rest of the donut ready. Because you get like 6 Cheerios as the topping or whatever. But I find that the glaze is sufficient enough. So, that being said, the cake batter is hands down my favorite. I really like the other 2 seasonal ones. Tomorrow, I think they're releasing a blueberry flavored one. Which I want, but I'm going to finish these before I even consider ordering more, because they're not cheap. It's like $15 for the box of 4. Yeah, so they're not cheap, but they are worth it, especially if you are watching your calories, your protein, or you're on Weight Watchers, because this was the other question, is how many smart points. The donuts, just the donut, the bready base, is 4 smart points. And then the glazes, all of the macros are on the website for the glazes, the toppings, and the donut. So the donut is, again, because you get the same donut, it's 4 points. And then the glazes, I have found, vary between 1 point and 2 points. So the pumpkin pie spice, the pumpkin spice ones are 5 points total, and the cake batter ones are 5 points total. The Cookie Monster one that I've tried was 6 points, and sadly the apple one is also 6 points. So there you go. I love them. I am a huge fan of this company. I backed their Kickstarter. They're working on like a Rice Krispie treat, protein-packed Rice Krispie treat. I totally backed that Kickstarter, and I'm really looking forward to trying that product whenever it's actually done and gets sent to the backers. But yeah, I love this company. I really, really do. And I wouldn't steer you guys wrong. I genuinely adore them. I mean, I've purchased their stuff several times. And it ain't cheap, like I said, but it's worth it, and it satisfies my sweets craving. And if you know me, which by now most of you do, you know that that's important. So I hope that helped for those that were wondering my feelings on the Dough Bar Doughnuts. I would love to try more flavors, but I only stray from my go-tos like for once an order. You know what I'm saying? It's like maybe next time I'll try another new flavor. Who knows? Who knows? But that's what I've got. So the agenda is now, oh my goodness, almost 5 o'clock. Shoot, I've been talking for a long time. I'm sorry. The plan is I'm going to go eat dinner because I'm actually going to eat the food that I wanted to eat for dinner yesterday but ran out of time. I'm going to eat my dinner, which I pre-tracked already. I'm going to have a protein donut, which I pre-tracked already. And then I'm going to pack some like oranges and an apple and some carrots to bring to rehearsal because I got hungry in the middle of rehearsal last night. And my husband's like, why didn't you bring a bar along? And I was like, I already ate a Quest bar today. And I try really hard not to double up on Quest bars. Like I'll have protein powder and a Quest bar in a day, but I try not to eat 2 Quest bars in a day. Just cause, cause they're not cheap either. And B, it's dairy based, and I haven't decided if I want to go on a rant on this today or if I want to do it tomorrow. Maybe I'll do it today. Maybe I'll do it right now. Okay. My other rant for the day. Discussion, I don't know. I want your guys' opinion on this. So I have noticed that I love getting protein. Protein's very filling. Protein is very low in points on the Smart Points plan, so it's great. I love high protein things. However, I am finding that a lot of the Smart Points friendly protein packed goodies are dairy based. You know what I'm saying? Quest bars are whey protein based, which is dairy. Quest powder, all Quest products, whey protein based. The Doughnuts, wheat flour, barley, wheat protein. Wheat protein. There's lactic acid in it. Whey protein isolate. There's whey protein in here too. What else? I like cottage cheese. I like those Greek yogurts. My point is, the Abs pancakes too. Everything that I eat that's like protein enhanced is a freaking dairy-based protein. And I don't have any lactose intolerance or anything like that, but I've also heard so many studies and things and posts and whatever of like, why dairy is not the best for you. So I just want your guys' opinion. How much dairy is too much dairy? Because outside of like eating chicken or fish or whatever and eggs, is egg considered dairy? I don't think so. But outside of like those things, I'm either eating meat or I'm eating dairy-based protein. And most of my protein in a day is dairy-based protein, usually from a Quest product or something like that. Like this morning, I ate the Abs protein pancakes, and then I proceeded to, I'm going to eat a protein donut, and I ate a Quest bar today. And so I'm just curious, because like some of my skin issues, are they dairy based? What can happen in my body that too much dairy will do to me? So I'm wondering that, A, and then B, what non-dairy protein products, low Smart Points, do you use, if any? I have this protein powder called from Women's Best. It's imported from Germany, actually. And it is 4 Smart Points for the serving that has like 24 grams of protein in it. But it's pea protein based. It's all plant based, so there's no dairy in it whatsoever. So I have that, but it's so much more points than my Quest protein that I don't eat it nearly as often. So, food for thought. Give me your answers. You know where to stick them because I'm genuinely curious. Okay, now I'm going to stop ranting because this clip is probably like 15 minutes long. But I haven't really vlogged at all today, so consider this a chit-chatty vlog today, all right? I will talk to you guys later. Maybe I'll video some of rehearsal, although it's going to be a lot of the same. So, anyway. Oh, I'm waiting on the mailman to come because I get my Fitbit bands today, which means I get to be reunited with my baby. I am so stinking excited. Okay, now I'm done. We are reunited and it feels so good. Woohoo! So I got the exact same purple band. It took, look at that. This is how much work it took me to get the thingy in the hole. I tell ya. CMT problems. Hashtag CMT problems. I'm pretty sure when I got my Ulta the first time with the original band, my husband was home to break it in for me. But I refused. I refused to wait until he gets home tomorrow night. And I made it work. And now it's on and it's not coming off. I think it just, like, the holes are so tight that you just need to put the thing in a couple of times and then it loosens up. Because I had no problem putting my Fitbit on and off. With the old band. Wow, massive brain fart. But I got the purple one, and then I spent the money. These are 30 bucks a piece, but I spent the money and got a black one too. And I would really like to get the silver bangle bracelet for the Fitbit. I have a Fitbit Alta, obviously. So that's going on my birthday and Christmas list because I'm kind of willing to spend the $100 on it, but not entirely willing to spend the $100 on it. But I think it would be so nice to be able to wear it as like a piece of jewelry to a formal event, or even like if I could swing getting this thing as part of the costume on stage. My birthday's not until after the first weekend of the run, so I don't think I'll be able to get it by then anyway. But you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of having to wear clearly a fitness band, it would be nice to have it be a piece of jewelry that happens to track my steps as well. But so that came in the mail, and then this came in the mail too. Happy day. $10 off for my birthday month for Victoria's Secret, although it came really early because my birthday's not till next month. But I'm not going to argue with that. And I'm not going to lie, I really miss the free underwear coupons. I guarantee you at least 50% of my underwear drawer is thanks to having those coupons. And they don't exist anymore. And it makes me so stinking sad. That's all. End rant. Good evening, my friends. It is... Gosh, I think I looked at the clock and it said 10:45. Yeah, it's late. I got out of rehearsal a little after 10. By the time I took my boots off, because I brought those boots, I bring them to every rehearsal and change my shoes at every rehearsal. Whatever. Bottom line is, by the time I got home, got myself settled in a little bit, which was like 5 minutes, it was 10:45. So, I'm exhausted. Currently snacking on the rehearsal snack that I packed and never ate, because I don't want them to go bad. And I was calculating on the way home and realized that I have, like, I think I figured out 9 points left, which is outrageous. So I don't know. I hope I have a good weigh-in this week. I'm not optimistic because usually what happens is even when I think I'm rock solid, I don't lose for one reason or another. So I'm not too optimistic, but I hope I have a good weigh-in this week because the last couple days I've been like hitting 10 p.m. and still having points left, which isn't always normal. So we'll see. We'll see. Sorry, I'm eating. I'm finally hungry. I didn't eat these at rehearsal because I wasn't hungry until like the last half an hour of rehearsal, and of course I was on stage for that entire point in time. I'm not going to bore you. Clearly my brain's a little bit everywhere. So I'm going to say goodnight. Let's see. Tomorrow, and by the time you watch this, tomorrow will be today. Right now, or at some point this very day that you're watching this, I get the test results. Ooh, the test results back from, remember those 8 vials of blood that I had drawn? Maybe you don't. I don't know. I went to the CMT doctor, neurologist person, and he sent me for genetic testing, and I had 8 vials of blood drawn. That was not fun. That was about a month ago. I don't remember if I told you about that or not, but I'm going to find out the results of said genetic testing tomorrow. I'm thinking I'm not going to find out anything that I don't already know. It'll just be confirmation of what we kind of assumed based on my grandfather's genetic tests from years ago. I could be wrong. it could be a very interesting day tomorrow. We shall see. I will, of course, tell you guys what happens because you already know everything else about me, so why not tell you this too? I'm not expecting anything to be shocking. But yeah, so that happens bright and early tomorrow morning. I don't get to sleep in tomorrow, not at all. But that's fine, which is why I want to hurry up and get off of here and go to bed. And get this video done and then go to bed. But yeah, I'm going to have a snack. I would tell you what it's going to be and how many points it's going to be, but I don't know. I haven't gone to the kitchen to see what I even felt like eating yet. But I'm going to finish my carrots. I'm going to have a snack. And I've got 9 points left to mess around with, so I will probably mess around with most, if not all of them. And that's that. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you tomorrow, and have a wonderful day, night. I couldn't decide if I wanted to say Wednesday because it's currently Wednesday, or Thursday because it's currently Thursday for you, or later. So I need to go to bed. Oh my gosh. All right. Good night, guys.